MPX's thunder continues with tag team action. Tyler Chad Delvigne and the Confident Cards we have not seen here for quite some time.
The MPX return of the Confident Cards. Coach Chad Delvigne back in the building. High stakes Chip Mandalay ready for action. This duo here at one time looked ripe for the picking to be the next MPX Tag Team Champions. Now here they are back on the eve of Purple Rain, looking to get themselves back in that tag team title conversation.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, the team of Chip Mandalay and Chad Delvigne, Confident Cards.
The tag team action up next. Of course, we know our tag team main event officially set. TWC's Demo Diamond, Kari Wright taking on the hero of the people, Aaron Eagle, and Matthew Palmer.
And of course, we also know about the open challenge from Dan the Man. It'll be interesting to see who answers that.
I don't think anybody's going to answer. Nobody wants to face Dan the Man.
I don't know who else is back in the MPX locker room.
Nobody man enough back there to take on Dan the Man.
Here comes the relative newcomer at MPX, still trying to find his way, so to speak. And maybe tag team wrestling is the way to go for Caleb Riley.
Well, the golden boy Caleb Riley, we've seen him have some success as of late. We saw him last week break out that Boston Crab, get himself a victory. Caleb Riley, he's on the right track. See if he can keep it going in tag team action here tonight.
And their opponents, first from Omaha, Nebraska, the golden boy, Caleb Riley. Confident Cards staring across the ring at Caleb Riley. They've got one more person to join this tag team match. The biggest man in the match, Mr. 325, DL Hartley.
The Abilene's own DL Hartley back in the building. And we've seen him and Caleb Riley team up, I believe, once before. Looking to keep building that chemistry as a duo here. They're taking on a much more experienced tag team in Confident Cards here tonight at Thunder.
So it's a good time in the MPX Event Center when Mr. 325 arrives. And his tag team partner from Abilene, Texas, Mr. 325, DL Hartley. And a very contrast of styles, the team of Hartley and Riley, but I think that's why these guys work well together. You got the amateur wrestling style, the ground technician style of Caleb Riley, and then you just got the raw power of the big hoss, Mr. 325, DL Hartley.
So DL Hartley, when you see him out here, you see the size. Of course, 325 pounds is DL Hartley, but deceptively quick as well for a man of his size. Yeah, it's going to be the golden boy, Caleb Riley, starting things off for his team. Chip Mandalay for Confident Cards. As Mandalay extending the hand with Caleb Riley, but no handshake here.
Nice tie-up, go behind from Mandalay. Riley with the waist lock. And again, we see the cards shaping up for Purple Rain next week, but there's still some spots left, and a lot of these wrestlers who haven't been in announced matches for Purple Rain, they're looking to impress management, whether it's MPX or maybe even TWC, and find a way onto Purple Rain, the biggest show of the summer, the biggest show of the year for MPX.
So always everybody on the MPX roster and outside of the MPX roster, they all want to be part of Purple Rain, and we are 7 days away. Of course, we've got more and more matches now announced now, I'm sure. We'll get more throughout the week as we get closer to next Saturday. And
oh, nice arm drag from Riley. Another arm drag on Mandalay.
Chris, you look at these two tag teams here going at it, you gotta think the Entourage, the MPX Tag Team Champions, as far as I know, have nothing set in stone right now for Purple Rain.
Snapmare out of the corner.
For one of these duos, they'd love to have a shot at those tag titles next week.
Here comes all 325 pounds of Hartley in the ring. Cover after that splash from Riley. Now Mandalay fighting back from his knees. I don't know what he's trying to do.
I don't know. Those shots there were having too much effect on DL Hartley. But Mandalay still firing away, but Hartley just standing in and taking them. And
huge belly to back suplex from Hartley.
Down goes Mandalay. Mandalay looked like was going to try to get to his corner and bring Chad Delvigne in. Hartley making sure that didn't happen, and now those repeated clotheslines to the corner. How about a cartwheel from DL Hartley?
And Hartley with that clothesline in the corner. Got Mandalay on his shoulder with ease. Huge power slam. Cover hooks both legs.
So that cartwheel and how Hartley moves in the ring. Very Bam Bam Bigelow-esque in there is DL Hartley. Now Mandalay pushes him off, gets to his corner, makes the tag, and now here comes Chad Delvigne in this match.
Delvigne in on one side, Riley tags in on the other. Chad Delvigne, who refers to himself as the coach of the team.
He's got
nice
a whistle
carry
too.
Takedown.
All coaches have a whistle.
And the crucifix, shoulders are down. Only a 2 count. Riley back to his feet. Nice takedown from Riley. And then Golden Boy trying to out-wrestle Delvigne, but both guys, Chad Delvigne, he's got a bit of an amateur background as well.
Yeah, trying to go toe-to-toe with the amateur stylings of Caleb Riley. Like a little bit of a standstill there.
Delvigne with the go behind. Side headlock applied now.
More blood! Show more blood! You shut up! Shut up!
And now Riley whips him into the ropes. Shoulder tackle, Riley goes down.
Delvigne getting the advantage here now on the Golden Boy, Caleb Riley. Whips him in, looking for the hip toss. Oh, Riley lands on his feet.
Nice counter from the Golden Boy. Delvigne back to his feet. Sidesteps Riley. Nice variation of a sling blade.
As Riley back to his feet. And, nobody there on the clothesline attempt from Delvigne.
Into the power slam. Cover.
People to watch and not do anything. Oh my God.
Only 2, says referee Nicholas Caldwell.
As Caleb Riley pulling Delvigne back to his feet. Delvigne went to the throat of Caleb Riley.
Riley standing, holds onto that top rope. Delvigne runs into the boot. And Delvigne with that forearm shot. And now Riley gets hung up on that top rope by Mandalay. Here comes Delvigne. Springboard drop kick.
But Chip Mandalay making the difference there for the Confident Cards. It's not going to be enough to get it done. Delvigne hooks the leg, but only able to get 2. Caleb Riley keeping himself. Look at Delvigne with a shot to DL Hartley. That was bringing Hartley in the ring. And the referee tried to keep him back.
Yeah, the Confident Cards. 2 men in there legally. And finally, Chip Mandalay back in his corner. Side headlock takeover from Delvigne.
Delvigne staying in control of the Golden Boy. Going to do anything he can to not let him get to his corner and bring Mr. 325, DL Hartley, back in this match.
A very fresh DL Hartley on the apron, raring to go.
Riley, couple elbows, but Delvigne grabbing onto the hair of Caleb Riley, making sure he didn't get away.
Oh, look at this. Riley with a pin combination. Only a 2 count. Delvigne, that spinning back kick to the midsection.
Delvigne off the ropes, that high knee lift.
And now dragging Riley away from his corner. Smart move by Delvigne. Only a 2 count. Riley sent in the Confident Cards corner. Mandalay tagged back in.
Chip Mandalay continuing the attack here on Caleb Riley. A Northern Lights suplex with a bridge. Mandalay not only able to get 2.
Nicely done on the part of Chip Mandalay.
Hit DL Hartley. All he can do is watch on from his corner as Caleb Riley continues to take a beating at the hands of both members of Confident Cards.
And Mandalay putting the boots to Riley. Caleb Riley in a real bad way right now. Has to somehow find a way over to Hartley to tag him in.
Well, Mandalay with a slap to the face of DL Hartley. And again, Hartley having to be held back by the official.
And that's where the tag team veteran presence of Chip Mandalay and Chad Delvigne comes into play.
You see Delvigne taking advantage there, holding Caleb Riley by the hair in place as Mandalay continues to stop away.
Yeah, Mandalay knowing that he can easily go DL Hartley into the ring to provide the distraction.
As Mandalay looking maybe for a German suplex there, but Riley trying to escape. Going to the ears is Mandalay. There it is.
German suplex. And now Mandalay with the cover. Tried for the bridge, couldn't hold on, only a 2 count. As Hartley trying to get the addicts behind the Golden Boy.
The Mandalay again with the waist lock on Caleb Riley, maybe looking for a German suplex a second time here.
No, can't get Riley over. Riley blocking. And Mandalay, I think, was looking for another Northern Lights. Riley blocked it.
And Caleb Riley.
Gut suplex on Mandalay. And is this going to be enough time for Caleb Riley to tag in Hartley?
We're going to see. We're seeing signs of life here finally from the Golden Boy Caleb Riley as he's crawling towards his corner. And here comes Mr. 325.
But Delvigne in as well runs into the clothesline. Mandalay runs into a clothesline as well. Axe handle from Hartley.
DL Hartley taking out all that frustration for being stuck on the ring apron over there on both Confident Cards.
And just tosses Delvigne.
Just flung him across the ring. Now Hartley measuring both Mandalay and Delvigne.
And 325 pounds taking out both Confident Cards in the corner.
That big avalanche splash to the corner from DL Hartley. And
he went to spear both of them.
I think Mandalay leaped over, but he got all of Delvigne.
And Mandalay driving Riley back into his own partner to break up the count.
That Mandalay, I'm not sure if he realized what he was doing or not, but he saved this match for Confident Cards.
And Mandalay with a knee to the back. Hartley back on his feet. Mandalay missed a clothesline. Here comes Hartley.
Whoa.
Huge pounce.
It sends Chip Mandalay flying. Did DL Hartley, but here comes Delvigne. Delvigne going for the knee of Hartley, but I think Hartley able to catch him, and now Chad Delvigne up on the shoulders.
Look out for Mandalay. That tilt-a-whirl slam on Delvigne. Oh, look at this.
Look at Riley.
Mandalay tied up.
Riley with a crossface on Mandalay, keeping him away from breaking up the 3 count.
Here are your winners, the team of the Golden Boy, Caleb Riley, and Mr. 325, DL Hartley. And what a win for Hartley and Riley. Their first win as a tag team here in NPS.
Very impressive for this new duo of DL Hartley and Caleb Riley, knocking off a very successful, very experienced tag team in Confident Cards.
And this NPX crowd is loving the tandem of Riley and Hartley.
Hey, going in, you'd gotta say for sure Hartley and Riley were the underdogs in this match to Delvigne and Mandalay, but they're walking away victorious here at Thunder.
Well, we're gonna have another tag team match on our hands here in our main event. Kari Wright, Demo Diamond, representing the TWC, taking on Matthew Palmer and the hero of the people, Aaron Eagle. That is the main event here tonight at MPX's Thunder. But up next, Dan the Man, his open challenge. Do we have an answer? Find out next, MPX's Thunder.